Yo, what's up, guys? It's your buddy Dustin from Blue Collar Gear Review. Coming at you today with something a little different, a little special. I have in front of me on my workbench slash kitchen table my Paul Reed Smith Clint Lowery Signature Series SE model guitar. This guitar is outfitted with bare knuckle aftermath pickups. I love those pickups in this guitar. I use this guitar quite often, and I wanted to kind of simplify my string changing process while also working on some tuning stability. Not that I've ever had an issue, because these are PRS tuning keys. I never really have a whole lot of problems keeping this bad boy in tune, but I have to change strings often because I use this guitar quite a bit. So we're gonna bust open this box of locking tuners I got from Mann Made USA, and it was a bit of a challenge because this guitar has black chrome nickel finished hardware, and PRS does offer some chrome tuning keys, but I'm very OCD, so I wanted the tuning keys to continue to match the bridge and the locking tuner straps and all that fun stuff. So had to do some digging and had to find a set from, again, Man Made USA. And if you go to Jim's website, he does a lot of work for custom parts for Paul Reed Smith guitars specifically. I'm assuming either he machines them himself or has some sort of way of making sure that he's building, kind of custom shop parts to go with the Paul Reed Smith guitars. This again is a set of locking tuners for an SE model. The mounting pole in the back is in a little bit of an offset kind of angle, so you had to make sure everything lines up. So enough talking about it. We're going to unbox these tuners. We're going to see what's in the box. We're going to do a quick install. I promise I will fast forward through the install so you're not watching my clunky hands screw some stuff and waste your time doing that. So without further ado, let's bust this box open and let's get these guys installed and see what we think. All right, guys. Well, let's dive in. Pretty straightforward packaging, it seems. All right. So right off the rip, inspection by JAM. I'm assuming that's the owner, Jim Mann, of this company. He denotes that there are tuners, thumb screws, and hardware included, and this was just inspected. This box was inspected 4/3 of 21. All right, we got a sticker. We got a business card. I'm sorry, his name's John Mann. I apologize, John Mann. All right. Okay, that's kind of cool. John Mann's Guitar Vault. It appears, if I wanted to do so, I could sell my current Paul Reed Smith tuners back to John if I wanted to do that, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to hang on to them. Let's see. No, that's the price for these guys. So the Paul Reed Smith tuners on Sweetwater, the chrome ones are about $100, but again, I wanted the black nickel, and I couldn't find them in a PRS version, so I found these guys on Reverb, around $140 plus shipping and tax, so around $160 altogether. We got some more swag here. All right, coupon code. Yep, I'm assuming that's John, and clearly there's a wall of Paul Reed Smith guitars. Again, one of my absolute favorite guitar companies in the entire world is Paul Reed Smith. Again, this is an SE model. It's not super special other than the fact that it is a custom shop guitar. It's an extended scale for Clint from 7 Dust. It came tuned in a drop tuning. I tuned it in drop B, and it holds tuning quite well, and it handles the abuse and the beer and the sweat from various stages around the South Carolina area. So, all right, comes with some instructions on how to install this guy. So I think we can probably figure that one out. Cut off the excess string, blah blah, and we have the actual tuners themselves. They're quite pretty, and they do match the black nickel that's on this guitar. So it's a direct match. I'm very happy with that already. I'm OCD. I don't know if I mentioned that, so having them match up is extremely important. All right, cool. Let's finish unboxing this stuff. It's all in recessed foam. I'm assuming there's hardware. Yep, there's hardware in here. Hardware. All right. Without further ado, I'm gonna bust all this stuff apart and do a quick time lapse of the install, and then we'll recap when we're done.
thank you guys for watching this far. Everything seemed to button up pretty easily. The tuning pegs were absolutely perfect fit. They lined up, the pilot holes lined up just fine. I did not have to over tighten anything. I didn't strip any of the little teeny tiny screws out. Maybe in the video it looks like I maybe forcefully was tightening some of this stuff, but I really was not. All this stuff is just past hand tight. You know, I do have a few extra wraps on the poles here just to kind of get used to these tuners and make sure the stability is there. But far less wraps to line up than I normally would use. I was always taught that the more wraps, the better stability and better tuning would stay in place for guitars. My dad told me that, and I've kind of done it ever since. And now kind of switching over to the locking tuners and kind of the stability here. Couple things to note. This guitar is a really cool guitar. It plays nice. The bridge is sort of annoying because you have to take the entire thing off and feed the strings through the inside of the bridge and wrap them around. I've never really been a fan of completely taking strings off a guitar unless I'm absolutely like working on something, just because of the neck tension and the you know, the truss rod tension and all that fun stuff. But by design, you have to take this entire bridge off to do that. I do not mind having to use a little flathead screwdriver to kind of again hand tight these things down a little bit so that you kind of cinch down on that string. They feel very sturdy. They feel very firm. I don't think I'm having any issues. I did reach out to Jim over at Mann Made USA through email, just letting them know I'm doing a little YouTube video today. So if you're a Paul Reed Smith fan, and I think he offers other stuff. I think that the manual said they have parts for Fender and Gibson and stuff as well. But they seem to be one of the only places I was able to find the matching black nickel chrome tuning keys to match the bridge and stuff. That's me being OCD. If you don't hear about that, Sweetwater has some chrome tuners or whatever made by Paul Reed Smith, but I wanted the ones to match. So I don't really care that these are not PRS branded. Not a big deal to me. I'll put these in storage in case I ever decided to switch them back. But yeah, I mean, from start to finish, the project did not take very long. I know I went time lapse to the section of the video, but from actually sitting down, organizing my workstation here for the moment, maybe 25 minutes, and that was me taking time, wiping the guitar down, wiping the frets down, just doing some other kind of routine maintenance while I was going. So not a very hard install whatsoever. They feel very firm. So with that, I'm going to take this thing back and tune it up and play it and see how it does. But as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.